Welcome to another edition of Get to Know Your Warrior football program for the 2017 season. I'm Sports Information Director Jeff Weiss and joined today by Lou West, the Defensive Secondary and Co-Defensive Coordinator for the Warriors. Welcome to the Wayne State program, Lou.
Well, thank you. Glad to be here, believe me.
I know you were able to come in just before spring ball started, so hopefully you got to see you guys a little bit in there. Obviously, at cornerback, you've got a couple of guys that have started in James Howard and Greg Mcdade. What do you expect from those two this year?
Well, I expect them to be the leaders or part of the leaders in that group back there. I think both of them have exceptional talent and can really be great contributors to the program.
Sounds good. I know depth-wise, it's a little lacking experience. You've got some young guys in Davari Halliburton, Deonte Eubanks, and Devin Manson who haven't seen a lot of playing time other than maybe a little bit on special teams, but obviously it'll be important to get those guys ready.
Yeah, it is. The one good thing about it, those guys have had a good summer working in our weight program and speed program. So again, I'm expecting big things from them as well as far as backup roles.
Mm-hmm. Deonte Nyong'o is a young guy that we recruited out of Indiana. I assume as a freshman we'll try to redshirt him and let him kind of adjust to the college game.
Yeah, that's our plan. But you know, if he's one of the better guys out there, we're going to have to get him on the field. And I think that's not unusual in this time and age to have true freshmen playing. But our plan is to redshirt him. But you know, if he's good enough to play right now, we're going to get him on the field.
Yeah, kind of what happened to Greg Mcdade his freshman year. He was redshirting, then all of a sudden we had some injuries, and he was pushed into a starting role.
Exactly.
So. At safety, you got two guys, one, Ronnie Brant in particular, who's played a lot of football, not only in the secondary but on special teams. Yeah. Do you look for Ronnie to kind of lead the secondary this year?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think even off the field, Ronnie's a leader. So it's going to be a great pleasure coaching him on the field and in the games, as well as Kyle. I think both of those kids bring something to the program that is needed and that will definitely help us.
Obviously, Kyle's season got cut short a little bit last year with an injury. Obviously, he's coming back and should be at 100% this year.
Well, we're expecting that. We'll see how it goes. I think, again, both him and Ronnie have had good summer workouts with our strength and conditioning coaches. So we're very optimistic about those two guys doing well for us.
Sounds good. And obviously the depth at safety is obviously important.
Right.
With the spread offenses and keeping guys healthy and everything. Andy Bilecki and Anthony Copeland are two guys that did see some playing time last year. So obviously that helps that you've got four guys that have at least been on the field.
Right. And Anthony and Bilecki, they both played quite a bit or got quite a few reps in the spring. So again, those are two guys that we think will come in and help us and keep us going.
One guy that you've added, a junior college transfer, Samson Ty, came in, was able to at least be around for spring ball, so hopefully that'll help on his adjustment to the Division II level. Yeah,
I think, again, Samson didn't get many reps in the spring because of an injury, but again, he was out there and took some what we call mental reps, and so we're expecting him to be able to contribute as well this fall.
And you've got two young guys coming in, Vernell Smith and Jake Galster. I assume kind of similar to what we were talking about with Deonte Nyong'o. Right. Hope to redshirt, but if they're good enough, they'll...
Right, exactly. If they're good enough and, as you said earlier, injury-wise. If we stay healthy, then maybe we could redshirt them and go from there. But, again, young guys that are hungry and want to get things going, we think we have some pretty good kids back there.
Thanks again for watching this edition of Get to Know Your Warrior football program. Stay tuned for other position previews.